light. So this is called lux meter from Sigma. This is a standard unit by which we will measure the lux rating at a certain specific distance. And to also measure the distance, we got another equipment. This is a laser guided distance meter from thermistor. So this will point the laser and measure you the distance. Let me turn it on and show you the distance between the spot and this. So this is, I hope you can see the laser pointer there. And the moment I press this button, it showcases this. Let me show you a bit. Yeah, now you can see that it's 11.2 feet. So that's the distance between the wall and the light where I have situated. And also to measure the actual current, we have got another unit here. So this will supply the power, and we'll also be able to measure the total wattage and ampere and its voltage rating. So we can show you everything clearly on the video itself. All right, now let's begin the testing of this. Before we begin the testing, we want to show you something that we are doing for the first time in the industry. So whenever you connect the Lumevo harness with your bike for the first time, it will give you a signal. So right now it's connected. I'll disconnect it. There is another camera that we'll see over there. So the moment I connect, this basically gives first signal. That means all the connection, it's absolutely okay. You do not need to check this manually. So this is a feature for the mechanic, for the DIY person if you're connecting it for the first time. So first of all, everything is plug and play for Lumevo. But we have added this as signaling system. So basically whenever you connect the harness for the first time, it gives you a signal. Like just flash it once and it will turn it off. And then you can operate it using the switch after that. So this is how we are bringing difference in the segment. So, and there's also another thing to show. So the blue wiring that you have added apart from the ignition signal, so this blue wire basically turn the flashing of the light. So if you want to connect this with additional switch or high beam pass switch or your horn, and you pass on like positive 12 volt, you will see the light will flash. So this is one of the segment first feature that we brought from bigger motorcycle. So let's begin the testing of showing you the brightness in the actual reality of it, right? So to begin the testing, we'll first turn on both the light of this premise. So it's completely dark right now, as you can see. And there is also another camera pointing towards it. It's almost dark. So now we will turn on X2. So here's the switch. So you can see the mighty X2 Plus. In camera, you may not see the focus point, you may not see the interbeam pattern, but let me show you on the instrument that you have showcased earlier. So we'll keep the light in on position. And first we'll show you the voltage rating of it. So you can see that it's close to 90 watt at 13 volt and 7 ampere, which is standard as we mentioned. Now we'll showcase the brightness of it. This is the measurement unit that you have showcased earlier. So we'll measure it again to give you a clear idea, literally. Let us measure. So you can see the unit is 12, almost 11 to 12 feet. The distance between the point A to point B where we measured it. All right. Now we'll take this unit and show you. Now let me also help you with the understanding. This is at into 10. That means whatever you will see, you need to multiply with 10 to actually get the actual lumens of it. So we'll place it here. So first we'll place it here and let me show you. So it's 18,1859 into 10. That is 18,000 lumens or lux, 18,000 lux that we say all the time. So we are not just saying that we have just few thousand lumens, but we are showcasing you using this instrument. All right. And this is the X2 Plus. It's turned on here, as you can see. It's not X1 Plus, no other light, just 2 X2 light, means 1 pair X2 light which we'll get. And this is the brightness of it. Let me switch it to the wide beam and show you the brightness of wide beam. You will get surprised the brightness reading of it. Okay. So this is the brightness of the wide beam. And the distance belong to this, it's almost 11 to 2 because it's projecting a bit certain angle. So that's why we're saying it's between 11 to 12 feet. You can see 1, that means it's not able to hold the entire digit. So I need to move this to the 50,000 unit. Let me hold it bit. Okay, I hope you can see it right now. So you can see that it's almost reaching 22,000 lux. So we are saying we're just 18,000, but you can see in the white side, it's 22,000. And we'll not just showcase at one point. Let's go to the little right side. So what we say that most of the other brands almost have almost like 1/10 of the brightness at right and left. But in our case, you can see that, let me show you the beam pattern where it ends. So you can see that at this end, it's close to like 16,000, and if you go slightly here, it's almost like 19,000, 17,000. So we are not just having one beam pattern, it's a beam pattern almost equivalent brightness that will help you to see the road much clearer than all the options. So this is a actual measurement that we're showcasing to you. 18,000 at TLO, 22,000 plus, sometimes it will reach 23,000 at wide beam lux at between 11 to 12 feet. So this is how Lumevo transforms your lights.